Hello and welcome back to Cardboard Decoy. Almost completely forgets to light a fire before nightfall. That was actually really close. She just barely missed me going, yeah. So, yeah, we are in a pretty good position right now. Everything's going fairly swimmingly for us. And, yeah, next on the agenda is trying to get some summer clothes. So we want to try to assess what we need for that. Bush hat, good for hiding. Raincoat, don't really need that anymore. Dapper vest, rugged yet stylish. Breezy vest, no. Summer frest, and floral shirt. More on casual Fridays. Okay, so summer frest is probably going to be the first thing that we try to make. Let's see. Hibernation vest, umbrella, an eye to keep the sky. Eye in the sky keeps you dry. Yeah, apparently that's like the best umbrella you can make, but that requires you to kill a deer clops. So you know that'll be a little ways. So what we need are red feathers, which means I need to keep a boomerang handy and everything else. So we're basically going to be waiting for cardinals to land right frickin' in front of us and then killing them. That's going to be the plan. There we go. That'll keep things easy. On a side note, we also need to capture a bird. Capturing a bird would be a really good idea right about now. So to do that, we need a bird trap, which needs webs. And where did I stick the webs? There we go. Alright, survival. Bird trap. Alright. So we'll set the trap here. We need something to bait it with, which is going to be seeds. Hey, look at that. It's a cardinal. Whoop. Whoop. Alright, if nothing else, we get morsels. And you know what? That's not a bad thing. Alright. So, seeds, seeds. Where are the seeds? If I chase you off, will you give me a seed? No. Alright. Okay. There's some seeds. Okay, cool. We're just going to hope it's a cardinal, and if not, then we'll kill whatever ends up in there anyways, a crow or a raven or whatever it is. Oh, why did it not drop? Hold on. Yeah, that's not what we want. There we go. One crimson feather. Oh, no, wait, no. We're capturing these so that we can put them in the birdcage, I forgot. In prison. Fantastic. Alright. And then... oh, well, he dropped seeds anyway, so that's good. Alright. And then attack. More morsels. Decent consolation prize for our situation. Okay. So, now that we have a bird in the cage, worth 8 in the bush, basically, something like that. I forget the bird conversion rate. Okay, there we go. That's 2 feathers. We need 1 more. What we can do is we can feed him vegetables. Vegetables. I said that almost really weird. And, well, let's just do a quick demonstration. We can give him corn. And then seeds pop out. So those are corn seeds, very specifically. If we plant them, they will come up as corn. We're going to go ahead and plant them because we don't really want them to take up our inventory space any more than they have to. Alright, that's more corn seeds. We have no space in our farm, so what we're actually going to do is utilize some of this rot to just fast forward this growing process here. There we go, pomegranate, perfect! This is exactly the kind of thing that we want to give our bird to grow more of. There we go. It's very easily accessible crop management. So, mostly, for the most part, you just want dragon fruits and pomegranates because they are by far the most useful type of vegetable that you can grow. So, nobody's going to complain there. Okay, go away. Thank you. Okay. Alternatively, you can feed them meat or meat-based food. Alright, we're going to eat that. Equip. Oh my god, there's still one more. Hey, hey, you! Get the fuck out of there, you piece of shit. Alright. Nah, there's one more, and they'll eat your dried meat, which is a really good thing to know. Alright then. So, we're gonna stay classy over here, and hopefully that'll keep our sanity from going any lower than it already is trying to go. I don't know if this actually has any effect on it, as far as, like, you know, since it's half rotted, it'll actually increase our sanity loss. But as soon as we're done with this situation here, I'll go back to demonstrating what meat does. Okay. Oh god, come on, just fucking... please, why can't you ever do what I want you to do? Alright, okay, we hit 1 triggered, yay. Fucking hell. Alright, random seeds. Alright, whoop. And, I'm trying to think, what do I want to have equipped here? You know what, we can boomerang the shit out of this guy. Alright. Yeah, that's right. Speed up the process a little bit, hopefully. Although, I can't get a lot of vision down here. Oh, well, and then I hit myself with my own boomerang, so that was kind of dumb. Alright, didn't work out as planned. Rain hat. Alright. That garland's about to expire anyways. There we go, and he's dead. Let's drop that, get that out of our inventory. We'll reset our traps. This will also help. I put these kind of far away from my base because in the event we have to deal with summer hounds, which I think we're still fighting blue hounds right now. Like, for now, as part of spring, you get blue hounds as opposed to red hounds. And that means that they just freeze you whenever they die. Now, in summer, and probably autumn if I had to guess, you have to fight these hounds that are red, and then they, like, spray fire everywhere and can burn down your base very quickly. So that's why there's a little bit of distance in between my base and my defense mechanisms. Okay, we need one more red feather still, actually, so we'll keep an eye out for that. Wet drying rack. That's fine. Okay. We are at an impasse with our inventory management at the moment. First of all, let's do that. And then logs, which we do not have very many of left. Man, I am just chock full of goodness here. Let's go ahead and we'll put all of this up. Meat, meat. Okay. Alright. So, if we give him meat... Now, with monster meat, he won't eat raw monster meat, but he will eat prepared monster meat, either cooked or jerkied. And, yeah, he'll drop an egg. So whenever they drop an egg, we can use that to make ham and eggs, which is a really, really good restorative item. So what we will actually do is go ahead and do that right now, because that's exactly what we need. Plus, it's a really cheap recipe for what it requires and what it does. And so we are going to participate in this. Also, if we want to get into the explosives business, which is not the worst idea, we'll also make use of that. So let's do 1, 2, 3, morsel, cook. Alright, cool. Yeah, we actually have a pretty decent amount of food now. We're doing okay. We just need to watch out for rot management and making sure we're not going completely haywire with regards to our food supplies and how we're going through it. So, because yeah, we are officially at the point where we should be worried about having more food than we can consume in a timely fashion, and that's not good. So, okay, we planted those seeds. I'm waiting for dragon fruits to pop up so we can start really farming the hell out of those. Let's go ahead and we'll prepare this monster meat as a jerky. And we're jerkifying all monster meats because they can be traded into the Pig King that way for great bountifulness. Alright, I might need some more drying racks as well. Our grass has sprung up, so we'll harvest that really quick. Alright. And we'll eat that. Okay, and it's going to get dark. 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. Hopefully that lasts us the night, because I think we're out of wood. Oh boy. Alright. Let's go ahead and just harvest all this up. Okay. And let's see. We have log suits are okay. We could probably go for another football helmet. All of our other supplies are decent. Still hunting red birds. Let's pretty parasol it up. What does our wood supply look like? Yeah, we're down to our last 20 wood, which is not great. We'll have to do something about that as well. Or I'll do that off camera, one of the two. Okay, not too bad. It was a little exciting. Yeah, we're waiting for the last Crimson Feather because of the Summer Frost. So, while we're waiting for that to happen and take place, what we'll end up doing is we will just chop down trees while we wait for birds to land of the appropriate color. Not to be birdist or anything. Well, whatever, it is extremely birdist. What am I saying? And, also, who cares? They're birds. Please. Okay. Tools. And cut grass. And what else can we put up? We want the torch. All this other stuff. We put up the gold. Yeah, we need to set up our twig farm too, so we might venture out and get some twigs together. Okay. So, golden axe. Okay. Something is coming. Fantastic. Good time. There's a red bird. Let's see what they'll give us. Alright. Yeah, that's the third one. Good. Now we can make our summer frost. That didn't take very long at all. We will continue to chop trees, though, while we wait for this imminent attack. Let's go ahead and... hopefully they don't catch us too unawares. Or even worse yet, with a tree guard. That'd be really embarrassing. But it would make for good TV, so I'm going for it. Let's see what happens. Yeah, I know. It's okay. It's okay, we got this. There they are. Alright, they're popping up. So what we're going to do to handle this situation is go to our fancy little trap zone and get them all lured over here. Alright. That'll soften them up pretty considerably. If not kill half of them. Fantastic. Alright. And super good stuff. Alright, yeah, that's how it's done. Alright, he's dead. We're a little frozy. Alright, cool. Taken care of. Not a big deal at all. Tooth traps. Man's best friend. Made from man's best friend, incidentally. Oh no, put you back. Plant. There we go. I kind of wish the contextual options for tooth traps were a little bit better. Like if you hold down spacebar, it just reset traps instead of picking them all up. Because I mean, you don't they don't stack. You can only pick up one at a time. So it's like, could you not like make that really miserable as a process? Okay. Plants coming in strong. Oh, that's fine. Okay. And we have 4 more tooths that we could turn into tooth traps at some point. We have no more space. Oh, that's a problem. Alright, well, how about we consolidate by making the summer fresh really quick. So we need 2 pig butts and 1 rope. Alright, 2 pig butts. We're going to put up this monster meat for now. Yes. We'll put up these hound teeth, which there's still space for. And then we need to refine a rope. Okay. Dress. Where are ya? Summerfrest. Fantastic. Cool. So we'll have, basically it looks like a hazard vest. And that'll keep us cool, hopefully in the summer a little bit longer. Let's go back to chopping down trees for a second. Since our supplies are dangerously low, it's not a good position to be in. And then, yeah, we'll go through and chop down all these big trees that we do have available to us. Shovel them up, plant some more trees, and then our next task will be to do the other thing I kept mentioning that I have now forgotten. Oh, get twig farms, and we'll also be in the grasslands area, so we might actually make a bug net specifically for catching a bunch of bees. Well, no, you know what? We probably won't do that because I don't have a good way to make the bee nest or a use for bees just yet. And you have to actually feed them to keep them alive while they're in your inventory. And that can get kind of tricky, I'd imagine. So we'll hold off on that particular task until we are actually ready to start making bee nests or bee hives or whatever you want to call it. Okay. This will be real exciting for a minute. My apologies. Also, we need to make a snowball thrower. And how many days do I have until, let's see, it's 15 days for a special season. So, for instance, a summer or winter. So we've been through winter, that's 15 days, and then 20 days for the interstitial, the crepuscular seasons. So this is spring, we went through fall already, so that puts us at 55 days. So we have about 7 days left of our otherwise pleasant spring here. And then we'll have to be really concerned about how we're going to handle summer. Also, we have another eye plant over there, lure plant, whatever you want to call it. That's fine. That's not the biggest hassle we have to put up with at the moment. So, yeah, just taking it easy. Calm before the storm, etc., however you want to put it. Let me go ahead and put this in here. We're going to have to make a couple more chests for sure. Oh, and I found out what to do with Glommer Gloop. It's basically a very high hit point, high hunger satisfying item. So you can eat it, and it does really good, except it makes you go kind of insane. So you lose a lot of sanity eating the Glommer Gloop. So it's not exactly suggested as like a go-to kind of deal. But on the reverse of that, it's also a very high quality fuel. So you can use it to fuel things that otherwise consume a lot of fuel you wouldn't want to spend fuel on anyways. So for instance, snowball throwers, the ice flingamatics, I guess you could call them. That would be their official name after all. And yeah, you use them as fuel for that. They last a really long time, and you know, shit's good. Keeps your stuff cool and not on fire, which is vital. Okay. So yeah, that'll be. It's a good thing we did collect as much Glommer Gloop as we did, and I forgot to go get the Glommer's flower whenever the last full moon was nigh, or present, however you want to put it. Oh my god, yeah, definitely need more treasure chests here. This is getting annoying. We won't need the axe for now, so we'll put that up, and we'll put this seed in the ground. Fantastic. Okay. It's times like these, like, I definitely have discovered, like, most of the time whenever I try to play and do things off camera and kind of the intermission style sort of video, something ends up happening. And so it's like, well, I'm better off just expecting the worst in this particular situation, because that's usually what happens in this game. Alright, let's see. Let's run back to base really quick because it's almost dark. Alright. We'll also need to make an endothermic fire, which we should have plenty of resources for, I believe. So, let's see. Yeah, there's my niter. Niter's good. That's what you need for an endothermic fire. Let's see. Other equipment we could put up. I bet we're not going to have to worry about rain too much from here on out, so I'm going to go ahead and put that up, but I'll keep the umbrella just in case. Now, we'll eat the flower petals, because that's worth a hit point. And then we'll go ahead and make another chest for our odd drops here. Boards. Need more logs. How do I not have logs in my inventory, really? Alright. I know, like, the answer to that is really stupid and simple, so just ignore that comment. I'm basically talking to myself on that one. Alright, chest. Odd drops go here. And, yes, pig butts. I don't necessarily like leaving everything together in one location like that, because it seems like if one of them manages to catch on fire, they're all going to catch on fire, and that'll be bad mojo. So, mojo jojo! Alright. I haven't done that in a long time. God, I used to... So, God, I don't know how much of a nerd this outs me to be, but, like, before bronies or anything else, I think the cool thing for teenage boys to do is to like Powerpuff Girls, and I definitely did that, although, I never went to, like, a Powerpuff Girls convention, which is maybe a little excessive, but I definitely enjoyed the shit out of that show. I thought it was hilarious, and Gendy Tartakovsky was just starting to really catch their stride. I don't know if it's a guy or a girl, to be honest. Gendy is kind of an ambiguous name, in my opinion, or my perception, I suppose. Yeah, definitely starting to catch a lot of steam, and did some really, really good stuff there in the late 90s and early 2000s. You had Samurai Jack, Dexter's Laboratory was at its height, all of that fun stuff, but Powerpuff Girls always had a special place in my heart because I just thought it was brilliant. And now you can go back and see the clips of stuff that you didn't catch as a kid, and be like, oh my god, yeah. I mean, even though I was like in my mid to late teens whenever that show was out, it was like, going back and seeing all that was just like, my god. I was still so innocent at the time. Brilliant. Okay. There we go. We'll dig that up. Alright, we're gonna kill this eye plant. Well, I guess lure plant. The eye plants, those are eye plants, technically. Alright. Alright. Just enough space to keep away from those eye plants so they can't hurt me. There we go. Taken care of. They are pesky and numerous, and spawn regularly. They're not bad, they're just kind of hard to manage. I haven't really set up any eye plant kind of stuff. I guess, if I really wanted to, I would just set it up here, move some resources around. That way I'd have a way to, like, lure some stuff through if I really wanted to. But I always want the drops. Like, I'm a hoarder. What can I say? Where did I put it before? Did I put it in here? I can't remember where my, my other bulbs are. There we are. Okay, cool. We'll put you in the oddball chest. There we go. Put you in the fridge. Plant you. Good stuff. Alright, more item management. Where are we at time-wise? Oh yeah, video's just about over. So, a little bit more management, tiny bit of an excitement. Still kind of, basically, a base is pretty much established. There's a couple things I need to do, like the twig farm, definitely, because twigs are about to become a pretty serious scarcity, and that's going to be a problem. So I might as well get that now, take care of that situation. We'll have a nice flingomatic setup around here that'll keep everything from catching on fire, and which is of the utmost importance. Let's see, we're pretty good on wood for the time being, it looks like. I think we've got a lot of that managed. So let me go double check over here. we'll go ahead and we'll plant some more trees. Just plop down whatever pine cones we happen to have, and that'll be how I close out the video here. So, this has been Cardboard Decoy playing Don't Starve. If you've enjoyed, please like, comment, and subscribe. And, yeah, next time we'll try to venture out a little bit and get some twigs going, and hopefully be able to avoid a serious issue. Although the only other serious issue I foresee at the moment is the fact that I need to go find more spider bases, and there were some level 3 spider bases down south, and those have almost certainly become giant queen spiders, so that could be a problem. That could be a problem and or terribly, terribly entertaining to deal with. So we'll see how that ends up going for sure. But yeah, either way, I hope you've enjoyed. I'll see you next time. Have fun.